world. Once it is time, actually for the very first time, it is time for the BBOTT Robcast number 1, coming at you live, cut and unrated from Spreaker Studios and Robcast Radio. So here's Zombie and here it goes. Here we go. We're going to talk just a little bit about this is a test. This is a microphone test to see if we can get this sucker to upload onto Twitter. So the people that did follow the BB18 Robcast all summer long, I want to thank you for tuning in. And if you are a new listener, thank you for tuning in. But both of you guys do this. Download the Spreaker podcast app for your phone. You want to go to where to my information, where it says information, click name where it says created by, click on my name, and that's where you can follow me and you can continue to embark upon the madness that is Big Brother over the top. And let me tell you something, we got just a few things. The premiere last night, interesting and new, and it was long, and I wasn't able to actually, in bringing you the ladies and gentlemen, this show, what I'm going to do is try to bring you some good audio nuggets, some little bits of audio from in the Big Brother Over the Top house. And last night I did that, but I'm not going to cue it up right now because I actually fell asleep audio for them. I had a hectic night last night. We had some other radio Robcasts to do, and if you'd like to send the show an email, that is radiorobcast@gmail.com, radiorobcast@gmail.com, the zombie at Hotmail, or radiorobcast@gmail.com. Alright guys, you're also welcome to listen to the show. Do it live? Yes, we will do a live show. This one happens to be pre-recorded because the way that we do it here at the studio is that the cover art and everything isn't quite finished yet. So when I finish this show, I'll be able to put all that. And then show number 2, we're going to go live in full effect. And we got to find out that was it going to be Jose Flores? Was it going to be Jason Roy that got back into the Big Brother house? So one of these guys, we know that they were a returner, and we know that Jason Roy. And if you stayed up late last night listening a little bit, just talk a little bit about Jason. It seems like right out of the gate, seems like he is trying to instruct other people in what's going on in the house and how it works. And he's showing a little bit too much of his hand, if you ask me, but he's definitely making some tight bonds with people in the house. And just a couple of things that I want to say. I wanted to see Jose back in there, but apparently the rest of America didn't. Everyone must love Jason Roy. He happens to be a super fan. And I didn't realize, even doing this Robcast about the show, if my intention were to ever be to get on to Big Brother, I'm not a super fan. I'm just a fan. I've just happened to watch the show since it came out. Season 2, I think, was the first show that I really watched. Season 1 because I remember the chicken and some of that kind of stuff. Anyway, and then I think, Chicken George did come back for the Oscars. So I think that what they might be getting ready to do, since they're giving all of you little maniacs the Big Brother fans, they're giving all of you a new format. And I think what they're doing, hopefully, okay guys, knock on wood, they're going to be all-stars, some sort of an all-stars for Big Brother 19. But enough about the all-stars and everything like that. Roy is the 13th member in Big Brother Over the Top. The cast basically revealed they're in there. I still do not have everyone's names down. But we'll just take just a minute. We're going to go over everyone, where they're from. And if I have a little bit of an impression of them, I'll go ahead and give that to you. Alex Willett from Dallas, Texas, an animationer. Danielle Licky from Visalia, California, preschool teacher. Justin Duncan from New Orleans, Louisiana. He's a seafood restaurant owner. And he seems like Justin. My first impression is cool, like the other side of the pillow. And like you said, he's going to be cooking for people and everything in there. Will they like his Creole style or whatever you call it? I think they will. I think he's very well in the house, just based upon my first impression of him, because he's used to dealing with people in the public, and he's in a service area that he's used to servicing people's needs and reading people and knowing what they want. So I think that's going to be a big advantage to Justin. Well in the game. I wish them all well in the game. Chrissy Rodolphe from Schaumburg, Illinois is a waitress. We got Michael Cornbread Line 41 from Augusta, Georgia. And he's a foreman at a tree removal company. And I think whenever he was in, what do you call it? When he was introducing himself last night, I think he said he had something to do with operating. T. Massengill from Olive Branch, Mississippi, associate. Morgan Willett. Neely Jackson from Fort Worth, Texas, a sales associate. Scott Dennis, 24, from Bangor. He's a debt collector. We saw a little bit about Scott. It seems like he's a little bit of a super fan also. Maybe they'll get along well. Shane Chapman, 24, from Pisgah Forest, North Carolina. He's a roofer. He's the dude with the hair. Shelby Stockton, 24, from Simi Valley, California. And he is, it says, a recent law school graduate. Then we have Whitney Hogg, 21, from Pittsburgh, Kentucky, a medical assistant. And out of the last two, we were going to get Jose Flores or Jason Roy. And we know that Jason is now inside the Big Brother house. And I couldn't help but to notice one thing. One thing Jason Roy had for him, that his older brother had like girl toys and stuff, and he wanted girl toys. And I'm paraphrasing, of course. He says that whenever he wanted the Spice Girls Baby Spice Barbie doll. He wanted this Baby Spice Barbie. His parents wouldn't get it for him because they weren't going to have another son playing with girl toys. So he said one of his girlfriends last year went into the whatever Target or whatever and brought him out 2 Barbie dolls. And it made his day. And I bet they're still on his shelf. And yeah. What do you do? And another thing. He was... Hold on just one second, guys. Just a second. Be patient with me. It's the very first episode. We're not quite ready. Okay, the thing that he was saying was that please don't sell your bag. They're talking about the Big Brother duffel bags, because people sell those on eBay, and all of their little memorabilia, they sell it on eBay. And so he was getting all onto everyone, saying, look, if you're a real Big Brother, not just in here just to sell stuff on it. How much can you make for a Big Brother bag on eBay first? Like, hey, I didn't win the $500,000 or the $50,000, but at least I can sell all my Big Brother stuff, and then I'll be rich. I mean, what? I'm going to check. I'm going to let you guys know how much. I'm going to check. Let's see. I'm going to check and see other stuff there is for sale. What's for sale? Sell on question mark. I'll get back with you guys. And Jason was talking about Meech, man. Jason, you didn't like Big Meech, apparently. And apparently Jason was basically accused Big Meech of stealing a bunch of stuff in the house. Jason said point blank that Big Meech was going through the house and taking other house guests' things from the very beginning, from day one, and put it together, and that she was going to sell all of that stuff on eBay whenever she got out. So let's see if Big Meech has anything for sale on eBay. So yeah, we got to kind of meet the cast. They gave them plenty of alcohol last night. That always makes for exciting TV. Quite sure how the live feeds work with the the episodes also that they're going to do. Are they going to put those in episode form so that we can watch those on the CBS All Access? We'll get a little bit more into it. We'll do a live show so you guys can call in next time. And there'll also be a chat board where we can sit here and talk about the show, talk about what the madness and the craziness going on inside the Big the Top house. So definitely, ladies and gentlemen, I'm with Big Meech, and we shall see the story behind the stolen items. Did she get busted with them, and that's how Jason knows about it? So honestly, last night I was really trying to listen in on what was going on inside the Big Brother Over the Top house. And at this point in the game, it was everyone basically getting to know one another. And Robcast ordered a new phablet for the show so that we might be able to mobily be able to watch this all access. You know that the new phablet came in and it's awesome and it was money well spent, and it has a big nice screen to watch this any kind of programming on. And guess what? Yeah, you know it. The zombie, I was messing with it right whenever I first got it and I broke it. So another new phablet away, and we'll check that out. Maybe I'll be able to see a little bit better inside. I do have the HDMI cable to hook this device, whatever, to the HDMI television, but the podcast studio that I'm podcasting from, yes, the television, everything on it, but I cannot find the connection on it to hook that up. So we'll do that. We'll do that when we get back to the studio. We're not really worried about that. Getting to you guys is this. We're constantly going to try to bring you all better programming because this happens to be your show. About what you want to talk about. I'll give you guys my opinions on what's going on inside the house. And if you listened to the BB18 Robcast, you know that they're opinionated about some house guests coming in. Let's say like Paul, didn't really like him, didn't really care for him. At the end of the show, I'm wanting to buy his t-shirts and help him support his product line and possibly even listen to his music. I think he did his job inside the house, and I think that the reason if he didn't win first or second place definitely opens the door for him to get back to an all-star type situation. So we got Alex, Danielle, Justin, Chrissy, Michael, Monty, Morgan, Neely, Shane, Shelby, Whitney, and Jason, all inside the BBOTT house. The first competition, guys, the also competition is going to be today, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. I'm going to do a live show. If you like crazy ass podcasts, you can always listen to Robcast live. That'd be every night, maybe every morning, maybe both. But you can always you'll be able to check out BBOTT Robcast live. Like I said, normally the norm will be live, and in some situations like today, I will have to pre-record and upload, and it only takes a minute for me to do that anyway. So what do you guys think about the rules? The way that things are going to work inside the house? There's still going to be an HOH. They're still going to nominate people. I'm pretty sure there's still going to be like a power veto competition. They're going to throw a couple of corkscrews in there to throw everyone's game off. And of course, guys, you'll be able to have some control over who wins. Actually, we will control who wins. We will actually get to vote when it gets down to that final stage. And guess what? Then it's our turn. Then it's our turn to vote. So that's kind of cool. I think that there will be a little bit, as far as maybe we'll have an America's Player or someone, a curator inside the house. We'll get all more into that. But mainly, I just wanted to introduce myself, let you know how to follow me, get this program kicked off, and we can get a little bit excited about BBOTT. Are we going to have wild hot tub parties, taps, sexy dances, romances, bromances, showmances, and don't forget nomances, the ones that people just do strictly